Why can't this moment last forevermore? Tonight eternity's an open door. No, don't ever stop doing the things you do. Don't go. In every breath I take, I'm breathing you.
The competition has traveled 2,600 miles north to Malmö. And I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say Münteşem Şovje, Gore Teşekkür Ederik. Thank you, Baku, for a spectacular show. This year, we're in Sweden, thanks to Euphoria and the incredible talent of Loreen, whom we just saw perform together with 68 talented students from local schools. Give them a big hand. My name is Petra Mede, and as you can see, I am the only host. I believe it was Orson Welles who once said, "We're born alone and we die alone." Well, in my case, I'll also host the Eurovision Song Contest alone. But don't worry, if I make any mistakes, I am surrounded by 11,000 Eurovision fans ready to correct me. Yes, they are definitely ready to correct me, usually by screaming, crying, or throwing flags at me. But it's my pleasure to welcome you all to Malmö, Sweden, our southern capital, our bridge to the rest of Europe. Tonight is the first of two semi-finals, where 16 countries will fight for 10 places in the final on Saturday. Artists from 16 countries are eagerly waiting to please you. Their fate is in your hands. Malmö, are you ready to start the competition? It's finally time. Let the Eurovision Song Contest begin. Here we are in beautiful Malmö. And this year's competition has the tagline, "We are one." But of course, this was not the only suggestion. This was discussed for weeks. Some of our more popular suggestions were, "Thank you for the music." "From Sweden with love." "Don't complain, it's even more expensive in Norway." Well, we finally settled for "We Are One," which couldn't be more true. The final on Saturday will be broadcast in 44 countries with a total of over 100 million viewers. During this week in Malmö, delegations from 39 countries have arrived, bringing local gifts from their own country. This means I now have chocolate and vodka to last me a lifetime. But the final on Saturday will be broadcast in not only 39 but 44 countries, including Australia for some reason. Hello, everybody! Oh, you look so great! Oh, Ukraine! Hello! Oh, finally I am here with you guys. Oh, can I come closer? Hello? Oh, thank you. We are one. This one is for you. Oh, well, this is the green room, the place where everything happens. Yes. Well, except for the performances and the interval acts and the voting. But everything else happens here. And looking around in the green room, I see we have all the important ingredients for a successful show. Great music, check. Beautiful stars, check. Dancing astronauts from Montenegro, check. This is going to be fantastic. And if you want to enjoy this night over and over again, don't hesitate to order our official CD and DVD. Or if you're in the mood for something else, I can recommend this. The romantic comedy, The Girl with a Butterfly Tattoo. Oh, maybe this is something for you. There you go. Ah, hello. And who is here? Oh, it's Estonia and Birgit. May I sit down? Can I ask you, Birgit, what is your first Eurovision memory?
I remember when I was a little girl, then my favorite song was that Ding Ding Dong song. Oh. But since my father was ping pong player, I sang it Ping Ping Pong.
Oh!
So it was a funny story.
Okay, that's fantastic. But now, Birgit, we will learn even more about the history of the Eurovision Song Contest. So buckle up. In the early 50s, a group of wise men sat down in a room and shared a dream. A dream that they could unite Europe through the power of music. They created the Eurovision Song Contest. The expectations were huge, and the show was an immediate hit. And already in 1957, we got our first juicy Eurovision scandal. the sexually liberated Danish people sent a couple that at the end of their song kissed. Get a room. Today we have Justin Bieber, but in 1958 we had the Italian heartthrob Domenico Modugno. And when he sang, the contest got its first massive hit. And they kept coming. France Gall, Vicky Leandros, and the handsome Udo Jürgens.
Merci.
You're welcome.
Merci.
Yes, you're welcome.
Merci.
You're welcome!
Für die Stunde.
In 1968, the contest went from black and white to color. According to my good friend Cliff, that was definitely something worth celebrating. In the 70s, the attitude towards Eurovision changed. Especially in Sweden, where people were protesting, saying the show was too commercial. Well, duh. Thank God the rest of Europe kept the show going, more colorful and more glamorous than ever.
Oh, baby, baby,
I love you.
I love my one piece.
Oui, mon amour.
The Eurovision was here to stay, and thanks to the wonderful, slightly over-choreographed Germans, the 70s ended with a bang. And this feels like the perfect opportunity for you to get to know our country just a little bit more. And who could be more suited for this than the European Broadcasting Union's spokesperson, Lynda Woodruff.
Hello, my name is Lynda Woodruff and I am the spokesperson for the European Broadcasting Union. It was the song Euphoria with the amazing Lolo, that brought the contest back to Sweden. A country that's given the world so many wonderful things. For example, Lorraine, of course, and snow. The EBU has asked me to take you on a tour of this amazing country. Tonight, I've travelled up north, or as Lorraine would say, we're going up, 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 up. I've now reached one of the northernmost points in Sweden, and I'm standing here with the lovely mayor of this amazing town, Jacques Järvi. Did I pronounce that right?
No.
In this lovely town of Jokkendahove, I've decided to spend the night the Norland way. But the bedrooms can't be made of ice, right?
Yes, they are.
But... what a wonderful place. Oh, my God. It's actually quite cosy. I've been given a bedtime snack, amazing reindeer chips. I'll save them for later. Tomorrow, they've arranged for me to experience the calm nature of Norrland on a relaxing dog sleigh ride. Oh my God! Why can't Cyprus win the Eurovision Song Contest?
And for those of you who just turned on your television and are thinking, what the what? Don't worry, this is the Eurovision Song Contest live from Sweden. And although we are hosting a very tough competition, we are usually a very peaceful country. It's true. We have actually not been at war since 1814. Well, That is, if you don't count the civil war that broke out when Stockholm found out that Malmö got the Eurovision. But I couldn't think of a better place for it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lynda Woodruff, and I am the spokesperson for the EBU, the European Broadcasting Union. Welcome to Sweden. In the first semi-final, I showed you Norrland, and tonight I've travelled south to Malmö, famous for the Tivoli, the Little Mermaid, and of course, the pølse, a Swedish red sausage.
No, it's Danish.
What?
This is Copenhagen.
We're in Denmark? But how was I supposed to know we were in Denmark? As if anyone can see the difference. This is what happens when you've bloody Bonatila on your GPS. Turn it off. Hello. I have flown on the wings of love and landed in Malmö, the home of the Eurovision Song Contest. And this is their most famous building, the Turning Torso. But the most famous torso from Malmö belongs to Slayton. This is the actual field where Slayton played his first soccer game. Malmö, home of Slayton and the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, Europe, now you know a little bit more about Malmö, and I am off to visit the capital, Stockholm. Bye-bye. Turn it off!
Absolutely right. It's wonderful. I think this was really tasty. Well, well. While the artists are on the stage working their butts off, I am relaxing backstage with a nice cup of tea. And who is my date? Isn't it the very first winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, Madame Lys Assia?
Hello.
Hello. She has joined me for some girl-to-girl talk and a little fika, as we call it in Sweden. Comment allez-vous, madame?
Je suis très bien, merci.
D'accord. You won the competition in 1956 when you were
When
around...
I was a baby.
When you were 3 years old, exactly. Do you have any particular memory from that evening?
Yes, of course I do. When I won, I was so excited and so surprised that I forgot the lyrics when I had to sing it once more.
Oh, no.
Yes, but I got a standing ovation, and there it was, and I sang it once more.
Oh.
Refrain. Was a beautiful song.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Well, since I'm sometimes considered to be the Swedish Oprah Winfrey, I must ask you something. How do you stay so beautiful?
How I do?
Yes.
Well, don't you hear? Don't you hear the music, my fans, the people? You have to get out to the Eurovision.
Yes.
Then you can live.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now it's time for Albania. L'Albanie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the green room. Oh, hello. So wonderful to join you. Oops. Well, thank you, young man. And thank you. We are one. You look wonderful, Cesar. And if you enjoy the show, don't forget you can order the CD and the DVD. I will. Hello, everybody. You look gorgeous. Hello. And here's Israel. Hello. Thank you. Can I sit down? Okay. Oh, I should give Ms. Mazur, what a pleasure. Hello. Hello. Would you please take the microphone? Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful show in there.
Thank you very much.
And might I ask you, do you remember how old you were when you saw your very first Eurovision Song Contest?
Of course I do.
Yes.
It was in 1998. I was 7 years old.
Okay.
Actually, I'm celebrating my 22nd birthday right now.
Oh, congratulations! But fantastic. But can I ask you, do you know what the Eurovision Song Contest has in common with the actor Mel Gibson?
No.
They're the same age, 57 years old, yes. But do you remember what happened last time? we talked about the history of the Eurovision Song Contest. And now we will dive back into it. So, buckle up. Here we go, Moran.
I have my own.
Okay.
The elegant and sophisticated 70s were left behind as the Eurovision Song Contest flew into the dazzling 80s, when everyone just wanted to dance.
Was like joining an aerobics class. The energy was high, but the taste level was low. Love your jacket. Thank God there were some ballads. Ooh, you missed a spot. There we go.
But the 80s was also the decade when child labor was introduced to the contest.
Excuse me, could I see some ID? Excuse me, little girl. Or boy. Then the 90s came, and people, well, they stopped dancing. Instead, the ethnic ballad was introduced.
Yes, it was a decade of ballads, but one country kept dancing, loud and proud.
It's Riverdance!
The Eurovision Song Contest opened up its doors to even more countries and cultures as the East came in to join the party. The East brought some well-needed energy back into the competition that we love so much. Today, the Eurovision is bigger than ever, and over 40 countries unite every year as one.
Welcome to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013. Good evening. My name is Petra Mede, and we just saw all of tonight's contestants march into the arena to the sound of the new Eurovision anthem, written by two generations of Swedish pop. Björn and Benny together with Avicii. Give them a big hand. Yes. Avicii, Björn and Benny. We couldn't get ABBA, but at least we got ABBA. And that wasn't a great gift for you, all the dancing queens in the audience, huh? Welcome. In England in the early 50s, a meeting was held with a group of broadcasting directors. Together, they came up with a grand idea to unite a Europe that had been torn apart by war through the power of music. They created the Eurovision Song Contest, and today, 57 years later, it's bigger than ever. Tonight, 44 countries are watching, including Australia. Amazing. Yes, Australians love the competition so much they follow it live, even though it's 5 o'clock in the morning down there. We actually have a live camera in the home of an Australian family watching us right now. The excitement of live TV. Tonight, it's an honor for me to welcome you to Malmö, Sweden, where 26 artists will fight for the win. Remember, their fate is in your hands. Okay then, Malmö, are you ready? May the best song win and let the competition begin. During this week, our EBU host, Lynda Woodruff, has tried, and I emphasize tried, to show you the wonders of Sweden. Tonight, she has reached our capital, Stockholm.
Hello, this is Lynda Woodruff, and I am the spokesperson for the European Broadcasting Union, the EBU. Last year, the Eurovision Song Contest was held in Azerbaijan, in Baku, a sunny and exotic place. And this year, we're in Sweden. It's beautiful, but very cold. It might be a bit chilly, but the Swedish people are very warm at heart. Hello! Maybe they don't speak English. During this week, I've been asked to give you a tour of this lovely country. And tonight, we're visiting the capital, Stockholm. Buildings here date all the way back to the 15th century. And for all you young viewers out there, that's very old. It's like all them little old ladies from Russia last year put together. Or like Engelbert Dinkelhamp. This is the royal castle, where the royal family lives. Agneta, Frida, Bjorn and Benny. But apparently they never come out together anymore. It's a shame. But down here in the Royal Armoury, tourists can get a unique glimpse of the costumes they used to wear. I think these are from the Voulez-Vous video. Voulez-Vous. Aha. 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 And these are, of course, the costumes they wore when they won the contest with Waterloo back in 1974. I'm surprised more gay Eurovision fans haven't found this place yet. Thank you to the amazing city of Stockholm. This is Lynda Woodruff, and remember, the winner takes it all. You all have to pay for it.
I am standing in the middle of Malmö Arena, surrounded by 11,000 Eurovision fans. They have traveled here from all corners of the world. Can I hear you once again? And standing directly around me are the real hardcore fans. The true essence of the Eurovision Song Contest. And to you, I have just one thing to say. You just haven't met the right girl yet. But I have a very special treat. I have a very special treat for you. 14 more songs, can you believe it? Next up, it's Anouk from the Netherlands. That was the very last of tonight's 26 contestants. And I realize now you must have so many questions. Who's going to win? How do we vote? And more importantly, what stunning creation is the host Petra Mede wearing? Well, thank you for asking. It has actually been designed by the fabulous artist, Monsieur Jean-Paul Gaultier, who's in the audience tonight. Give him a big hand. He is wonderful, Jean-Paul, or as I call him, JP. He just calls me P. And let me tell you, he hasn't just designed my gowns. He has been kind enough to dress the entire crew tonight. Thank you, JP. Okay, in just a few moments, we will open up the lines and start the voting. All you need is a phone and the number that appears on your screen right now.
I come from a country that's hard to find, somewhere near the icy pole. But though we are freezing, please bear in mind, Sweden is gonna warm your soul. Our people are cold, but our elks are hot, a horny horde in every fjord. Our moves may be loose, but they hit the spot on our Swedish smorgasbord. A tour of our nation is certain to impress, with quite a few surprises for you. A Swedish chef and death playing chess, and a girl with a dragon tattoo. By winning this contest, you get the chance to host a show you can't afford. But then sell your country through song and dance. Here's our Swedish smorgasbord. We're green to our planet with eco-pride. Recycling is in our hearts. Mamma mia! IKEA has gone worldwide. Good luck assembling all the parts. We're strict and we're structured and seldom bent. Don't show emotion, never whine. Not easy to please, but we're quite content when we get to stand in line.
Does anyone know what this line is for? Well, I better stay and find out.
Proper and polite and private is our style. Never ever talk on a train. And if we see a stranger, throw us a smile. He's either a drunk or insane. Every day we face it, fly on up and taste it. Try our Swedish smorgasbord. Beneath the midnight sun, the blondes have all the fun. And if you long for stockings, say amen. From Vikings we descended. It's frightening what those men did, but see how we've evolved since then. Our roles are reversing, our daddies are nursing. In all of our cities, the men don't have titties. They can still stay at home to raise the kids. For some dinner, we pray you'll stay. Come and try our favorite course. We eat all our meatballs the Nordic way, seasoned with a hint of horse. For Strindberg and Bergman and Celsius, all rise. For Thor and Björn Borg and the great Nobel Prize, there's Volvo and Garbo, the best lingonberry, and all of our problems digesting our dairy.
salted licorice, brandy, Scandinavian race with Asian M&A, some face of hurdy-gurdy, super duper, fabulous, ABBA, super trooper, Swedish, smart, golf, back. You are, of course, watching the Eurovision Song Contest, a show that has been going on for 57 years, it might feel like, but it has actually just been 2 hours. No, all joking aside, 57 wonderful years. So, buckle up, my friends. I will now continue to take you on a journey through the history of this beloved contest.
The expectations were huge when the Eurovision Song Contest was born in 1956. And already in its second year, 10 countries competed, and the broadcast went as planned.
Und jetzt schreiten wir zur Abstimmung.
But the voting procedure proved more difficult than expected.
Hello, London. Hello, London.
Yes. Hello, Frankfurt. Can you hear me?
Hello, London.
Yes, hello. Hello. Could I email you the results?
Pardon?
Hello?
Good evening, London.
Good evening, Frankfurt. 2 points to song number 4.
Nummer 4-2. Chanson Nummer 4, 2 Punkte. Yes?
The Eurovision was an immediate success. Artists came from all over with one goal in mind: to win.
Hey! Hey! And now you really gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Hallelujah! Viva Victoria, Afrodita! Every way that I can, I'll try. Mama, I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger. Oh yeah! For some artists, winning the Eurovision could mean the beginning of an international career.
Like ABBA, Lulu, and the 20-year-old Celine Dion, who went on to sell over 250 million albums worldwide. But in this competition, one artist is actually bigger than both ABBA and Celine Dion. Bloody Johnny Logan from Ireland. First he won in 1980, and then in 1987, and then again in 1992. But this time disguised as a woman. I recognize a drag queen when I see one. But winning isn't everything. The most important thing is participating. And, of course, to go out with a bang. Yes, some wonderful memories, and hopefully tonight will give you new great memories. Ladies and gentlemen, you have voted, and we already have a winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013. And as you can see, I have dressed accordingly. The winner is Denmark. Which means next year we'll get to visit beautiful Denmark, just 20 minutes away. Congratulations and good luck with hosting the Eurovision Song Contest 2014. I will be watching. But now it's time for me to say good night. Tusen tack Sverige för den här veckan. J'espère que vous avez passé une soirée inoubliable en notre compagnie. Now, let's cheer for our winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2013, Denmark! Good night! Au revoir! Tack och förlåt Europa! And my name is Petra Mede. Yes. But tonight is not about us. Well, actually, it is for a few more minutes. It's not only about us tonight.
We will very soon focus on the songs and the composers and the audience, of course. For our new viewers, a very warm welcome.
And all these newcomers from all around the world must be looking at us right now thinking the exact same thing. What on earth is going on?
And who is that beautiful woman on stage?
And why is her son standing next to her?
Well, and why doesn't he just shut up and sing? Now, these are all fair questions, especially if you're watching for the very first time. Maybe you wonder, what is this wonderful Eurovision Song Contest thing?
Großartige Eröffnungsnummer. Petra Mede und Löw und 44 Tänzerinnen und Tänzer. Große, große Klasse, wirklich.
Well, now it's once again time to visit the Eurovision taxi. You moved to Australia when you're only 9 years old, and you learned English by listening to the Spice Girls. Is that right? Fantastic. Okay. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
But you tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna. Good girl. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stockholm, Sweden, and the grand final of the biggest music competition in the world. My name is Petra Mede. Okay, thank you.
And my name is Löw. And this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Tonight, 26 countries will compete for the win, while over 50 countries are watching live, including China, and for the first time ever, the US.
And when we reach the end of the show, in approximately 3 to 8 hours, we will have a new champion. And the reigning champion, Måns, will go back to being just Måns Zelmerlöw again. And do you know, Måns, what that means?
Yes. I can eat carbs again!
Yes! Congratulations! Woo! Woo!
This competition was created in 1956 to unify a continent torn apart by war. And right now, Europe is once again facing darker times. That reminds us just how important this evening actually is.
Because tonight, we set aside any differences we might have and unite through our love for music. This is what is so beautiful about this contest, and exciting.
Another beautiful thing about this contest is the fans who have traveled here from all over the world, surrounding us right now. You truly are the best and the most devoted audience in the world.
Yes, you are. And I might add, the most respectful audience in the world. I was at a Eurovision party last night, surrounded by fans, and none of the guys came on to me. Was it the same for you, Måns?
Well, anyway.
Okay then, may the best song win, and let the Eurovision Song Contest begin! Yes, thank you to France. Yes, we are here in beautiful Stockholm, and that's all because of one man.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. Birger Jarl, the founder of our city.
Oh.
It was back in 1252, and maybe he is looking down at us right now. You are watching the Eurovision Song Contest, and for all you guys at home who love this show, it doesn't have to end when the broadcast is over. You can buy the official CD with all the songs from the show. You can also get the DVD, and if you are a crazy fan, you can get the Eurovision scarf. This is, of course, for you who don't know that there's something called the internet also. If you are a really true fan, you can buy this Eurovision cap. But if you're a really crazy fan, I strongly recommend the Eurovision straitjacket. You know what they say? Crazy is the new black. Let's get back now to the show and the 7 remaining songs. Oh, well, Eurovision fans come in all shapes and sizes. Right now in the audience, for example, we have Eurovision fans from all over the world. And you're just amazing. And you know what? I even saw some signs with your name on it, Måns.
Yes, thankfully I have a couple of monsters in the audience.
A few what?
Monsters. That's what my fans are called, monsters.
Oh, very interesting. Well, you know, I also have some fans.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And what are they called?
They are called very intelligent people. It's...
Well, yes, that's how it's supposed to be done, according to the experts.
Exactly, but I mean, this is just a suggestion. You don't have to do everything.
Of course. But talking of experts, we'd like to introduce a friend of ours.
Yes.
A very special guest from the EBU, Miss Lynda Woodruff. This is one of the best weeks of my life.
Lovely, lovely, Måns. Thank you for making this just the greatest week I ever had. And thanks to everyone watching us at home.
We wish you a good and peaceful night.
Au revoir, tack och godnatt. Take it away, the stage is yours, Ukraine! Welcome to the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Yes, thank you. Listen, everybody, we're back in Sweden, and I know, don't blame me, even I voted for Finland. But we're so happy that you are back.
We really are. Welcome back to Malmö, Sweden's bridge to the rest of the world. My name is Malin Åkerman.
And my name is Petra Mede. Now, we want to start by thanking last year's hosts, a collaboration between the United Kingdom and Ukraine. Thank you for a beautiful week.
Indeed. Yeah. A week that ended with our Queen Loreen making history and bringing the contest back home again. Or as we say in Sweden, Mamma Mia, here we go again.
And how about that incredible opening number tonight? Thank you, Elena Ferreira, Chanel, and Erik Saade. Three artists that might not have won the gold, but something more important, they won our hearts.
That's right. And by the way, let's give it up for Petra, hosting her third Eurovision tonight. It's incredible. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Malin, you know, I tried it alone. I tried it with a man, and now I'm trying it with a woman. But enough about my love life. It's really wonderful to be back here, Malin.
Malmö, are you ready?
Oh, well, perfect. 15 artists are waiting. Their fate is in your hands. Let the Eurovision Song Contest begin. All is fantastic, Malin. And I do feel blessed to have a sister like you. Now, this is the 68th Eurovision Song Contest, which is both impressive and really difficult for a Swede to say. 68th. And through these years, we've heard 1,721 songs competing. The shortest song ever was 1 minute and 27 seconds. And the longest song ever was 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Or at least it felt like it. Since I myself am such a huge fan of this contest, and I take my job very, very seriously, I actually decided to learn every one of these songs. It's true. Why don't you believe me? Just, you know, tell me a year and a country, and I shall sing it.
Hello, random Eurovision fan. Now, try me, a year and a country.
Slovakia 98.
Okay, try another one.
Ireland 2009.
Another one?
France 83.
What's that, something about a penguin?
No.
No? Okay, well, we'll just agree to disagree. Over to you, Malin. So Sweden 74 would have killed you? For those of you who enjoyed some commercials, welcome back to Eurovision's first semi-final. Still 7 competing songs to go, plus Germany and last year's winner Sweden, both already qualified for the final. Sweden this year is represented by Marcus and Martinus, a duo from Norway. Quite unusual, but absolutely not the first time an artist represents another country. We have seen Gina G, who competed for the United Kingdom, but was born in Australia. Celine Dion, who competed for Switzerland, but was born in Canada. And of course, Loreen, who competed for Sweden, but was born in outer space. Sweden has won the Eurovision 7 times. I know you've heard that sentence a lot this week, and it won't be the last time. But we should remind you that Sweden also lost 55 times. But do you know what we Swedes do when we lose? We get up, wipe away our tears, and send Loreen. That usually solves it. And with her historic 2 wins, Loreen is now the undisputed queen of Eurovision. But before the queen, there was a king. An Irishman who won the Eurovision as a singer in both 1980 and 87, and as a composer in 1992. And I can't put into words how much he meant to me as a young girl watching the Eurovision at home. His Royal Highness, Johnny Logan.
What's another year to someone who's getting used to being alone? Will always love you. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I can't sing anymore, thank you.
Ah, this is so exciting, Malin. Soon we will reveal tonight's finalists with the whole wide world watching. That's a difficult word. Whole wide world watching from Iceland to Australia. Let's quickly pop into the commentators down under.
What an incredible evening we had so far.
Will Australia make it to the final?
We sure hope so.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Hello! Here I am with the beating heart of Eurovision, the fans. They're just so amazing. Can you imagine? Every year they travel from all over the world to come here to this wonderful Eurovision evening and to support their fans. They know so much about the Eurovision. If you want to know as much as they do, you can just download the Eurovision app. I'm sure all in here have downloaded it already. Yes, of course. Yeah. Oh, you're just too excited. Can I see? Yeah, you downloaded. Wonderful. You're so intelligent. See, here it is, the Eurovision app, and it's really filled with so many things. You can see the rehearsals we have and how good it's going, and you can also get some. What was that? You get. I don't know what this is. Well, you get all the information you need if you just take a look. They keep popping up here. What is this? Okay, I'll just give the phone back to you. You seem to be having a lovely week here in Malmö. Back to you, Malin.
In 1973, Belgium made history at the Eurovision Song Contest when they sent the happily married couple, Nicole and Hugo. They had designed their own costumes, came up with their own choreography, and let's be honest, nailed that performance. Was it the first ever Eurovision sleigh? Well, yeah, it was. And I'll tell you what else it was. It was the first time ever an artist sang and danced at the same time in this contest. And oh, wow, did they dance. They danced with the self-confidence you can only find in a happily married couple.
Baby, baby, I love you. Yo te quiero. Oui, mon amour. Tu sourire, something to say.
And how was this rewarded? With last place. Let's just agree they were before their time. Now, unfortunately, the wonderful Nicole passed away a little over a year ago, still with Hugo lovingly by her side. So to Hugo at home in Belgium watching us now, you're in our thoughts. And tonight we celebrate you and your late wife, Nicole, by looking at the beautiful legacy of dance in Eurovision, following in your brave footsteps.
Hello, everybody. We're in the green room. Mama's here to take care of you. Oh, it's so lovely. Now, the energy is very high, but the blood sugar might be low. So therefore, I have provided you all with some life-saving snacks. Just look here. We have water and tea and apple and banana, and of course, some baby lasagna. And for the vegetarians, we have the alternative, without babies. Now, it's so lovely to go around and see all the flags and you beautiful people. But where is my spirit animal, Bambi Thag? Oh, there you are, honey. I will go down to you, but I need some help. Can I find some beautiful dancers helping a single woman with a bad back? Oh, slowly. Oh. You make me dizzy. Whew. Thank you. So, okay, I'm done with you. Where are you? Beautiful Bambi Thag. Did you at home know that their father is actually from Sweden and their mother is from Ireland? It's true, and you all know what that means. If Bambi Thag wins on Saturday, Sweden and Ireland will share the win. Yes, it will be 8-8. So I say good luck to everybody in here. Truly, so much has changed since it all began 68 years ago.
Yep, the very first Eurovision was held in 1956 with only 7 countries competing. Now, an amazing 52 countries have taken part in this contest, singing songs in 59 languages.
United, as always, by music.
2024.
And welcome back to beautiful Malmö, our bridge to the rest of the world.
This is the second semi-final where the last 10 songs will be chosen for Saturday's final. And we will be your humble hosts, united by our love for Eurovision.
True. And I think we all remember the first one we saw live. For me, it was 1974, and I was 4 years old, and ABBA won.
And my first memory of Eurovision was when I was 6, and Herreys won, also for Sweden.
And now, Malin, you and I are a little bit like this show's ABBA and Herreys. You like ABBA, an international superstar, and me like the Herreys, someone who only pops up during the Eurovision. But at least every few years, I'm a worldwide phenomenon. I'm like the bird flu.
You really are, but much more appreciated. Tonight, new memories will be created for people watching us all over the world as 16 competitors take the stage. But you'll also get the opportunity to hear 3 of the countries that are already qualified for the final. That is...
Italy!
Spain!
Yes, for the first time ever, these countries will perform live in the semi-finals. But you cannot vote for them tonight. They're already in the final.
But the other 16 entries need your support to make it to Saturday. Remember, there are no juries. The power rests solely in your hands.
We all say adieu to the incomparable Jan Tegen, who through his whole life wore his nil points with pride. But through the history of Eurovision, he's certainly not alone in giving us wonderful cult classics that unfortunately ended up at the wrong end of the scoreboard. Here's a tribute to some of the magical songs that were too easily dismissed. And if you at home can sing along to all these songs, then you know you're a true Eurovision fan.
Wohin, kleines Pony, wollen wir reiten? Vi älskar av oss i musik. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're watching the Eurovision Song Contest, a show that has been mocked so many times over the years. It's been criticized for being too loud, too shallow, too tacky, and that's only what they say about me.
Another thing that gets ridiculed are the lyrics of the Eurovision songs. But I'd like to remind you that over the years, we've heard songs tackling important subjects, like mental health issues and challenging gender stereotypes. Yeah. As well as songs that remind us of the important fact that there will be no sorrow when you sing tomorrow and you walk along with your ding, dang, dong. So much love in here with all the hardcore fans who traveled from all over the world. You know, in the audience this week, we have fans from over 90 countries. And the country with the most ticket buyers is not Sweden, but the United Kingdom. Let me hear you.
Yes, the fans come from every corner of the planet. De magnifiques fans venus du monde entier remplissent l'arène d'amour, d'énergie, de passion.
Tous et toutes les francophones ici, faites du bruit.
Okay, and where are all my Spanish friends? Gente maravillosa, bienvenidos a Suecia. Vuestro idioma tendrá siempre un lugar especial en mi corazón. Y las resacas españolas tendrán un lugar especial en mi cabeza.
Now let me hear my Italian friends. I miei bellissimi fratelli e sorelle italiani. Avverte sempre un posto particolare nel mio cuore, visto che sono stata sposata con un italiano. Beh, era napoletano e perciò mi ha sicuramente fatto mangiare il miglior cibo della mia vita. Ciao nonna e nonno, per favore mandatemi un pezzo di pizza. Buona fortuna stanotte.
So, let me hear all of our German friends. Well, guten Abend.
That's it? That's it. Oh, okay. Och alla våra svenska vänner, var är ni? Underbart att ha er här och hjälper oss visa världen magiska Malmö.
Och det är det här som är det vackra med Eurovision. No other show in the world sees so many cultures come together for 1 week of love and unity through music. So everyone in here, whatever language you speak, let's party together this evening, okay? Last year, Sweden won Eurovision for the 7th time, something considered to be a triumph by exactly everybody. Okay, maybe everyone wasn't overjoyed, but for us Swedes, it was a magical moment, and we haven't been that happy since last time it happened. All of Sweden stood up and cheered when Loreen won in the end. But then I heard some people sneer. Did those bastards win again? So here we are, once more. Might seem like we've been here before. We've hosted a contest more than most. That's why we must recycle the host. And while we're giving the world the pacemaker machine, Spotify and Volvo and school striking teens, we're still most proud of our Schlager queens. Ta-da! I'm back!
When this contest calls, I show up every time and sing the same song since 99.
No, it's not a déjà vu.
Yes, we're slightly obsessed,
but this competition is what we do best.
so please don't be angry with us. We just love Eurovision too much. You have to understand, this is Sweden, it's cold and dark. We were desperate for an effort to ignite a spark.
So this contest gave us the idea to show you all we're more than depression and IKEA.
In Spain they got flamenco,
In France they got the brie.
but if you Google Sweden, this is what you'll see.
Greece has got honey, Norway's got money, Denmark has, well, something. But in Sweden we teach our kids in school more than history and sports. They learn that the Eurovision is cool and non-political, of course.
That writing songs is the ultimate success. If not for Sweden, the trial life for Cyprus. So please don't be angry with us. We just love Eurovision too much.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello, Eurovision. I'm from the EBU with just one mission to check the votes from you about Sweden's domination. There's nothing we can do, cause they keep writing songs that stick like a tattoo. Lorraine won by a margin and got the gold again, just like she did in Azerbaijan. So please don't be angry and make a fuss. They just love Eurovision too much.
We can hear your complaints, we can feel your fury when they close the vote and we meet the jury.
Hello! Thank you for a wonderful show, super entertainment. This is my wife. Hello, Europe. 12 points goes to Sweden!
Sweden!
Hey, hello in the Boom Boom Mania! Here are the votes from Lithuania. What's up? 12 points go to Sweden!
12 points go to Sweden.
Please don't be angry with us. They just love Swedish music too much. Last year, the one who almost got you was a green and loony Finn
Who threatened us with cha-cha-cha-cha and almost took the win.
You would all have loved to pack for a Helsinki trip where the interval act would have looked like this.
But do you know what? Do you know what, guys? I'm afraid that didn't happen. So you can boo all you want. We're not sorry we won. For Sweden, this is oxygen and life not in one. It's just a game for other nations. For us, it's medication. They need this like a grandma needs her drum. But we shall go from 12 points to 10. So we promise we won't win again. Well, maybe just one more time so we can beat Ireland. So please don't be mean. We won't keep sending Lorraine. We hear your complaints and agree. They agree. But please don't be angry with us. We beg you, please don't be angry with us. We just love Eurovision too much. We really do.
sentimental moments.
Rock and roll never dies!
We are unstoppable.
Welcome to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2024.
And welcome to Malmö, Sweden, and the biggest music competition in the world. And we come bearing good news. A year's wait is over.
Yes, tonight competitors from 25 countries will compete for the win. My name is Malin Åkerman.
And my name is Petra Mede. Thank you, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh. Thank you. And we just saw all of the artists walk proudly across the stage to some of Sweden's most legendary hits, beginning with a man who started it all, Mr. Björn Skifs.
And ending it with ABBA, who exactly 50 years ago won Eurovision and were never heard of again.
Yeah, so sad.
So sad.
And when we reach the end of tonight's show, in approximately 3 to 8 hours, you will have crowned a new champion that will walk home with the title winner of the Eurovision, this stunning glass sculpture, and as a bonus, I will personally throw in the DVD box of Gilmore Girls Season 3. You know, it's really the season where things heat up between mother and daughter.
Wow, that's very generous of you, Petra.
Well, you know, Malin, it's just once a year.
Right, sure is. And right now in this arena, we have fans who've traveled from over 90 different countries to see their favorite TV show live. Yeah. But I just found out that there are a lot of people out there who've never seen Eurovision before and watching it for the very first time tonight. And we have a message for you.
Are you insane?
Have you lived under a rock? This is the best TV show in the world, coming to you live for the 68th time. But if you missed it the first 67 years, here's a little recap. Beautiful.
Oh, lovely moments. And we are about to create many more lovely moments tonight. You have been able to see all the countries perform and in the semis, and I'm sure also that you have some favorites. This is why you can start voting already in just a minute. If you did not watch Eurovision and the semis this week and are just tuning in, we have a message for you.
Are you insane?
Have you lived under a rock? It's okay. You can sit back, relax, and watch all the songs and then decide. Just as always, no stress. Take your time. Yes, grab your phones and get ready to vote for your favorites. Last year, people from over 140 countries took part in choosing a winner, as this competition is seen and heard in every corner of the planet.
And together with all of you, we're now going to write the last chapter of the saga that is Eurovision 2024. Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria, we know you're ready. But how about our dancing queens in the audience? Are you ready?
Okay then. May the best song win. Let the Eurovision Song Contest begin.
The first time Sweden ever hosted Eurovision was in 1975. And it was by far the biggest event Swedish television had ever produced, as they welcomed hundreds of millions of viewers to Stockholm.
And it became a truly memorable night, with a then record-breaking 19 countries competing, and the Netherlands winning with the classic Ding a Dong. And leading it all was one single host, Karin Falk.
And boy, did she have a tough week. The production's only focus was on artists, the technology, and security. So Karin got no rehearsal time, had to pick out her own dress, and even wrote her own script.
She was understandably nervous, but she graced us with her warmth and her smile, even though the technology failed. So she's one of my biggest idols, Karin Falk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karin Falk. And so at last, to the thrilling moment when our juries have to move into action.
This is a microphone check from Jerusalem. Can you hear me?
Yes, slightly, but I can.
Hello?
Yes, come on.
This is Jerusalem calling. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Jerusalem.
Hello, Stockholm. Jerusalem calling.
Yes, Jerusalem.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Turkey, 3 points.
Could we have 3 points on the turkey, please? 3 points for Turkey. There is a failure on our scoreboard now, you know. I think we have to write it on a paper so that we know. No. Bravo. And that's all for now. I'm glad we had this opportunity to be together for a little while. Bonsoir.
Such a class act. And you know what? She's joining us tonight from Stockholm.
Yes, Karin, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm 92. I'm not deaf.
Oh, great. How are you doing?
Well, you know, seeing those clips from almost 50 years ago makes me a little bit nostalgic and even stressed. But I loved every second of it. But the time have changed, Petra. And now Eurovision is bigger and more colorful than ever. And I am so proud to have been a small part of it. And now I'm sitting here clapping for you, Petra and Malin. Alors, bonne chance à tout le monde och ha en underbar kväll.
Thank you, Karin, a true legend.
Yes, indeed. Such a love.
So, you're watching the Eurovision Song Contest, where 25 countries are competing for the win. And all they have to do is follow some simple rules. The song cannot be over 3 minutes long. The lead vocals have to be 100% live, and the artist has to be over the age of 16. If you want to host the Eurovision, there are also some rules to follow. You have to be fluent in English and French, impeccable, pas de problème. You have to know all the 1,758 songs that have ever competed.
Luxembourg, 64.
And you cannot be over the age of 40. So I just made it. For Malin, it seems like they made an exception, so that's also beautiful.
My name is Lynda Woodruff, and I am the spokesperson for the EBU, the European Broadcasting Union. And yes, I'm back. I'm stuck on you like EBU. Last year, Finland almost won with the interesting Kärje, the Kermit, the little green man, and his spicy Latin-flavoured cha-cha. It's a cha-cha-cha! But the winner was Sweden and the mysterious Wolverine sister, Wolverine. She's amazing. Last time she went up, 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 but this time she went down, down with a big panini grill. Tried to crush her in the desert under the scorching sun. It was like Dune goes Eurovision goes Well, Panini Grill. The semi-finals were fantastic. This is the stage where Helena Paparazzi did my #1. And this is the toilet where Charlotte Pirelli did #2. But here sits the real star of the show, Eurovision supervisor Martin Estrogen, overseeing the most beautiful show in the entire world. I love him so, I love it so much that I wrote a song about it. Song number 27, You're Good to Go.
In the Eurovision, the stakes are high, 'cause it's television and we do it live. We've been waiting all year, now the moment is near. There's nothing to fear, 'cause our hero is here. All our single ladies wait for the highlight of the show. When Martin licks his lips and says, you're good to go, you're good to go, oh, you're good to go, oh. When Martin licks his lips and says, you're good to go.
He's the boss of the Grand Prix with his big desk energy. He's got no time for blah blah, and he makes me wanna ha ha. The dream of every fan and of every single girl, 'cause he's a heterosexual man in a homosexual world. Frank Neff, Clifford Brown, Christine Marshall wore the crown. Ostock Sirius was the king. Yonola Sun did the thing. Don't hold back now, let's go through it. Count the votes, there's nothing to it.
All our single ladies wait for the highlight of the show. When Martin licks his lips and says, you're good to go, you're good to go, oh, you're good to go, oh.
When Martin licks his lips and says, you're good to go. Woodruff, out.
By the way, this is the actual genius who designed that iconic quick change dress. Hey, Christer. But he isn't the only showbiz legend in the audience tonight, because right in front of him is my mother-in-law. It's true. And when I first met her, I had no idea I was marrying into Eurovision royalty. Everyone, meet Chrissy Wickham. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing today?
Hello. Hi.
My mother-in-law happens to be the choreographer of some of the most iconic moments in Eurovision history. Let's take a look.
One step further and I would have been there. The two you will find when there comes a time for making your mind up. For making your mind up. For making your mind up. For making your mind up.
Give it up for Chrissy. Absolutely classic acts. And of course, none more famous than the Bucks Fizz ripping off the skirts moment. And that was her idea. What comes up for you when you see all that?
Oh, God, it was the most amazing, amazing memories. Because they were the first group I ever choreographed for Eurovision.
That's wonderful.
And when they won, you never forget it.
That's right. Anything you want to say to the artists tonight?
Oh, Marlon, it's the Eurovision. You know, what's not to love? Enjoy every second, because you only get it once. Unless you're Johnny Logan. Go!
Yeah? Anything else, my love?
Well, Malmo, do you want to see some more?
Well, she's still got it. You know this is live TV, right?
You at home might be thinking, wow, this show is pretty spectacular. I wish there was a way to watch it again and again. Well, we found a way. I have spoken to the EBU, and they have agreed to let us put the entire show onto a digital video disc
or DVD, as the kids say nowadays. But it doesn't stop there. I have also put all the 37 songs onto a compact disc, or you can buy the Eurovision LP, where at the breathtaking speed of 33 rotations per minute, you can play any song you like. Or why not buy the Eurovision runestone? All 37 songs written on this stone from Bulltofta. And let me see, I think, yeah, exactly. This is the Albanian song. So just go on to Eurovision.tv and make this memory last forever. It's been a year filled with anniversaries. It was exactly 25 years ago that Charlotte Perrelli won the Eurovision with Take Me to Your Heaven, and 40 years ago that Herreys won with Diggiloo Diggiley.
But there is one group in particular this year that everyone's been talking about. And if you don't know who I mean, I'll give you a hint. They're a Swedish disco group who split up many years ago, leaving behind a string of hits.
I wonder what that could be.
And if you still don't know who I'm talking about, I'll give you one last clue. It begins with the letter A.
Okay, Malin, I think your clues are a little bit too easy. And you know, you're now talking about a group that will never, ever perform live again.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been told, and that it's impossible to reunite them. But you know me, I won't take no for an answer. And it turns out it wasn't difficult at all. It just took one phone call, and they were more than happy to come. Well, at least 3 of them were.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you guys ready to disco?
What? You reunited ABBA?
Oh, God, no. I reunited Alcazar.
Oh, no. But Malin, oh, please. You can... No. What is this? Oh, my goodness. And Malin, have you completely lost your mind? This is Alcazar. Of course they say yes. Give them a bottle of wine and they will reunite.
I'm so sorry, God, my mistake. I mean, but really, how many camp disco bands beginning with an A can one country have?
Well, we have 2, 3 if you count Arvingarna.
I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. It's my bad. Listen, let's give it up for Alcazar.
Well, yeah, that was extremely embarrassing, Malin. But we still want to talk a little bit about that other group.
Also beginning with an A.
Yeah, I think we get it now, Malin.
Okay, well, the 6th of April, 1974 in Brighton, 4 unknown Swedes entered the Eurovision stage dressed in skin-tight pants, platform boots, and a guitar that looked like it had just exploded, accompanied by a conductor dressed as Napoleon, because why not?
Well, they didn't just win the competition. They conquered the entire planet, leaving a legacy of hit songs that would live on forever. And 50 years later, they are as relevant and popular as ever.
So let's head to London. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can. Hello, Malmö.
And
hello, Eurovision.
It's Björn, Benny, Agneta, Frida, it's ABBA!
Thank you for still having faith in us. It really is an amazing privilege to be together again.
But do you remember where it all started?
I remember picking up my winnings after a very special bet I made on a very special competition.
I remember Björn standing on the coach because his costume was so tight that he couldn't sit down.
The costume.
Thank you for sharing that. And I remember the UK jury and what they thought about us. They gave us 0 points.
But let's have a look at some old footage, just to jog our memories.
Oh, do we have to? I don't like watching myself. Bad self-confidence, I suppose.
But Björn, it's not about self-confidence. It's about having a sense of humor.
Okay.
So here we are. The Eurovision Song Contest 1974.
And how about that ABBA greeting? It really brought back some wonderful memories. I remember when I pretended to be Agneta, all dolled up in a blonde wig, forcing everybody to watch me sing and dance for hours. But enough about last night. I am here in the wonderful green room where all of the artists are nervously waiting for your votes. Remember, the lines are still open, but soon they will close. and it will be time to hear from the juries. And you know what that means. We get to meet the jury spokespersons.
Super show. My name is Lerka Serdyuchka, my liebe Mutter, champagne.
Can you make some noise?
Atari, we're on you, mate.
Try to catch it.
Check a video, watch a slow mo,
I would personally like you to play Yaya Ding Dong.
Here we are, two lovely Zorras, enjoying our time in the green room. During this week, we've seen all these wonderful artists starring in their own personal postcards, where they introduce themselves to all of you watching. The postcards allow us to get a more personal view of these performers preparing for the trip to Malmö. I asked the production if I could also get a postcard of my own, and guess what? No one says no to Petra.
It's great to see all those gifted people on one big stage.
It's only me, but I agree. Last year in Liverpool, we witnessed a magnificent thriller of a final. But we also saw history being made when an artist managed to become the first woman ever to win Eurovision twice.
Born in the small Swedish city of Västerås, this wondrous girl grew up to be one of the most unique artists of our time. In 2012, she triumphed in Baku with Euphoria, and when she decided to return, the pressure was on. But once again, she proved unstoppable.
And Tattoo broke the record for most streams ever achieved in a single day by a Eurovision song. We're so proud to say, welcome home to Loreen! Good evening, Ina Müller in Germany.
Hi, hi, Malmö. Good evening, Sweden. We send lots of love from Hamburg to all the Eurovision fans all over the world. And what a great show tonight. Alter Schwede.
Thank you. You're all so kind. May I receive your 12 point, Ina?
Of course. The 12 points from the German jury go to Sweden!
Sweden, 12 points. La Suède, 12 points.
This is so exciting.
I know, I told you. It's nerve-wracking.
All right, this is it. Very soon, Loreen will hand over the trophy to the new champion. Fans and viewers from over 120 countries have followed us this week, and it has all led up to this moment.
And we now know that it is between these two. Croatia and Switzerland. One of you will be the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Switzerland. You need 183 points to win. Anything less, and Croatia is the winner with a higher score from the public. Croatia or Switzerland? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Switzerland. From the public, you have received 226 points. The winner, the champion of the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. It is Switzerland. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. You keep that.
Yeah, because you're going to get ready. You're going to perform again.
We want to see you do one more time.
Yes, of course.
I have to.
Yes, you have to get ready. We can't get enough of you. Wow, Malin. As my spiritual guide Sarah Brightman once said, time to say goodbye. It has been truly the most magical week. And I can't thank you enough, Malin.
Petra, you are the queen of everything. I love you. I could not have done this without you. Thank you.
I could not have done it without you. My darling Malin.
What a journey. And to all the fans and everyone watching at home, you've been wonderful. Thank you for an incredible evening. And what an ending with Switzerland winning the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes. Let's cheer for the new champion.
We wish you a peaceful and beautiful night. Au revoir.
Tack och förlåt Sverige. Mwah!
But there's one thing that's more famous and even bigger than the Matterhorn. What could it be? Here's the absolutely true and never before been told story of how the most Swiss invention of all was born.
It all started in the mid-50s. In the mid-50s of the 13th century, when this ancient land was in desperate need of a hero who'd unite them all.
The colors have changed to sepia. Welcome to old Helvetia. This land is rich in poverty. There's hunger, thirst, and misery. We are so poor that Jesus homes. We need someone to save our souls. Save us from misery, lead us to liberty here in old Helvetia. But who will lead us to the light?
Is it Heidi?
No.
Is it just the regular Swiss cow?
No. Is it the Wicked Witch of the West?
No.
And most certainly not Roger Federer.
No. It's our national hero, the Swiss version of Robin Hood, who fights for good. We know him well. It's William Tell.
I'm a crossbowman and a hero, but I just can't stand the sight of blood. I'd rather sing in bright light nights and dance in sassy tights. I have a vision of a world without division. I have a vision where to learn is So here's my decision. We do a music competition, and I named this vision Concours Eurovision de la chanson. Oh, never mind. Let's call my vision television here, made in Switzerland, on television every year, made in Switzerland, and now you finally understand that like the Swiss, Eurovision is non-political, strictly neutral, doesn't matter if you're good or brutal, welcome gender diversity, but with decency and no nudity. Sparks of fire and crazy lightning make the staging far more frightening. Why the hell is it raining here? Oh, is it John's tears?
No, it's tears from Roger Federer.
We've invented democracy and the voting system too. So blame it on the Swiss if your song won't go through.
Made in Switzerland, we've invented ESC. Made in Switzerland, to unite the people peacefully. Made in Switzerland, we sing and dance in harmony. Let's raise our fondue force in unity, 'cause Eurovision's as you see, all made in Switzerland.
Thank you so much, Petra Mede, an absolute ESC icon.